hope you're all doing really well. So today's look is a one brand tutorial with Rimmel Cosmetics, and it seriously could not come at a more better time. If you guys follow me on Snapchat or have been watching my vlogs, you would have known I've been like insanely sick for like the last month. I've had a ridiculous virus that has just completely thrown me, and I've been on some pretty heavy antibiotics just to kind of help get rid of the virus. With saying that, I have been really run down, really sick, really dehydrated, and just feeling really flat. And this tutorial is all about how to take your skin from looking dull and tired to really revitalized and dewy and vibrant and just fresh pretty much. So it's honestly like exactly what my skin needs at the moment. So I'm going to show you guys how I went from looking like this to this, and I'm going to be using all Rimmel Cosmetics today. Basically, Rimmel have a huge range of foundations to choose from. You have everything from like oil control to dry combination skin types, someone who wants a light coverage to a medium to a full. And so today I've decided to go with the Wake Me Up foundation. This is an anti-fatigue foundation that has a vitamin C extract in it, which is great because it's an antioxidant. It helps brighten the skin, and it has a way of slightly protecting the skin from free radicals, and it has SPF 20 in it, which is really great. I just thought because it's more of a moderate dewy finish, this is going to be epic for my skin, because now that we're going into winter, it's really, like, I know as a dry combination skin type I get really dry, so I like to have that kind of just soft glowy look about my skin, because we're just going to really focus on creating a beautiful base. But if you guys are kind of like more like an oily skin type, you know, Rimmel do have a foundation for that. They have a foundation for everything. So anyways guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's tutorial, and let's get into it. So I'm going to be using this today. This is the hashtag Insta Fix and Go, and it cracks me up that it says hashtag Insta. I don't know why. I've never used this product before, but it does say that it is a 2-in-1 primer and setting spray. So this will be interesting. It has a cucumber extract finish as well. So oh my god, it smells so good. I've like lathered my skin in this. Oh, it evaporates quite quickly too. Everything I'm pretty sure is like under $25 that I'm using from Rimmel today. The foundation I'm going to be using today is Rimmel's Wake Me Up Anti-Fatigue Skin Brightening Foundation. And I'm kind of deciding if I'm going to go with Ivory or True Ivory. And I'm going to be using a wet beauty blender to apply it. I love using a beauty blender because it gives it a little bit more of an airbrush finish. You're not going to get such a heavy coverage, but it also gives more of a dewier look, I find. So I'm just going to do like a good moderate coverage. I'm not going to go for a full coverage today just because I want it to look like my natural skin. It's just nice and fresh and glowy. So of course with using a beauty blender you might find you have to apply a couple of extra layers just because you don't get a full coverage with a beauty blender as opposed to maybe using a kabuki flat brush or something like that. You get more of a sheer coverage. So, but this is good, this way you can start from like, you know, a nice light coverage and build it up to something heavier. And just to add extra coverage, I'm going to be using a brush this time, and then I'll go over top with a beauty blender. Just because like I said before, when you use a beauty blender you get a bit more of a sheer coverage. So to conceal, even though, okay, just calm down. So I'm going to be using the Wake Me Up Anti-Fatigue Skin Brightening Concealer in the colour Ivory to match my foundation, and I'm just going to lather this stuff up under my eyes because I'm so tired. I love to do quite a lot and more in a triangular motion, and I like to take it quite far down my nose as well, just so that it kind of protrudes a little bit into my cheek area. Because again, this is like the main area that I like to have a lot of coverage. And I like to just dot it underneath my brow as well, just to highlight them and just lift it. I know what you guys are thinking, this is meant to be a light to moderate everyday coverage. This is light and moderate for me. I'm going for that really dewy, fresh look. It's really important to still make sure that my foundation stays in place and doesn't start to look oily. You know, there's a fine line between dewy and oily, so I am still going to be matting it with the Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder by Rimmel, and I'm just going to be kind of putting it softly through my T-zone and around my eyelids. Powders will help absorb any excess oils, so that way it lasts longer throughout the day and there's not going to be any major transfer, especially around the chin. Like, I always love to make sure that my chin's done because I know that I have a tendency to touch it a lot. Like, just just to give myself that really nice, healthy, kind of like sun-kissed look, I'm going to be working from the Kate Moss contouring palette. So you have your highlighter, contour, and your blush all in one, which is really good. And I'm just going to be placing this in really soft areas like the tops of my cheekbones, my temple, and a little bit around my chin and nose. And it's just going to uplift my skin that little bit. So Farmers have got a little promotion on at the moment until the 12th of June. And it's just whenever you buy a Rimmel foundation or BB cream, you also get the Kate Sculpting palette for free, which I'm going to use the blush from the contouring palette, and I'm just going to apply this on the apples of my cheeks and just kind of elongate it upwards just so that it goes with my soft contour, and it just looks like I've got a little bit more of an elongated, lifted face. There's, you know, you can't go wrong with a lifted look when you're not looking bad because you kind of look drab. That was a little lame. Oh, looking so healthy. So now I'm going to use the highlighter from the contouring palette, and I'm also going to be using the hashtag Insta, I just find it so funny to say, and I'm also going to be using the hashtag Insta Fix and Go spray. But what I'm going to be doing is spraying the tip of my brush that I'm going to be applying my highlighter with. This is going to give a lot more of a heavy pigmented dewier finish to my highlighter. Otherwise, what you can do is just softly diffuse the powder from before, and this is going to give that little bit more of a dewier look. But as soon as the highlight hits the spray, it comes out a lot more pigmented as well. So you've got a couple of options there. And I'm just going to take it a little bit underneath the brow. I'm going to put a little bit on the tip of my nose. I just love this highlighter. It's super soft and pretty. Like, it's not like intensely powdery. Do you know what I mean? Like, I hate when I use a highlighter and it's real chalky. So to create some really nice natural brows, I'm just going to be using the Brow This Way gel and also the powder to sculpt them into place. I'm going to try and keep them as natural as possible, but you guys know me, I don't do natural well. So much for natural brows. Oh well. So just for a really simple fresh look on my eyes, I'm going to be working from the Magnif'Eyes palette. I'm going to be setting the lids with this really nice beigey, kind of like ivory color, and then I'm going to do a mix between the really nice soft matte pinky beige brown, and I'm going to put that into my sockets just to define my lids. And then I'm going to be using this really nice just fresh gold shimmer on top. Run a pencil along my lash line just really subtly before I lay down my mascara and my lashes. So I'm going to be using the soft Kohl in the colour Jet Black. Okay, so now I'm just going to curl my eyelashes just to give them a bit of a lift before I lay down my falsies, and I'm going to be using the Wake Me Up mascara. Basically I've gone with the whole Wake Me Up collection because I just thought it would be really good with the whole revitalizing your skin and feeling revitalized. Like, I can't even describe right now just how good I actually am feeling inside just because I feel good on the outside. So I'll just chuck a coat of mascara on those lashes. Oh my god, the mascara smells like cucumber as well. Whoa. To finish off my lips, I'm going to be using two colours because I kind of want an in-between light nude, and these are kind of like one and the other, and I want to combine them together and make the ultimate colour. So these are the Lasting Finish lipsticks by Kate Moss, and I'm going to be using number 40 and number 43. I'm going to finish the look again with the hashtag Insta Fix and Go spray, and this is going to help diffuse and set my makeup for the rest of the day. What I Love that smell. It's so yummy. So there you go guys, there is my tutorial on how to take your skin from looking really dull and tired to really refreshed and revitalized with Rimmel. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed today's tutorial. Everything you need to know about the products and where to find them will be down in the description box down below. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. Hopefully it's helped a lot of you guys who have quite fatigued, dry skin, really just been under the weather, or you just need a little bit of a pick-me-up. I really hope today's tutorial has helped you guys, and like using Rimmel has been awesome because it is such an affordable brand. It's so easily accessible from so many different outlets. So I will link down below where you can pick up Rimmel. And yeah, I hope you guys all have a lovely day and I will see you soon. Bye!